So one thing I find interesting about men compared to women, or men in comparison with women, in regards to our social lives when we start entering our late 20s and 30s, is the difference in the frequency of seeing your friends and socializing in general with your friends specifically. It's amazing how the it just drops off a cliff, the amount that you see your friends. I'm sure it happens at different times for different friend groups, and I'm sure that there's friend groups that stay, that continue to see each other just as much, if not maybe more, than they did in their early 20s. But for me specifically, it's absolutely dropped off a cliff. It's almost as if we're not friends at all. But of course, you don't have to be hanging out with people every day and messaging them every day to still be friends with them. But you would think it is semi important, but it's not really for guys. I have friends that I could not see for years and years and then see them again, and it's like nothing has ever changed. But it's just funny how women are much more social, I guess, than men, and they prioritize their relationships a bit more than men. But I just find it so interesting how in your early 20s, as a man or as a young man, 19, 18, it's such a priority to see your friends. I honestly think that nearly every afternoon I was hanging out with my friends, whether that be a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I was always hanging out with friends, and now, I'm alone most of the time. I become friends with my neighbor, and we hang out a bit, but that's because we have essentially the perfect setup to hang out. I don't think it could be any more practical. I literally have to walk 5 meters, and I'm at his house and we're hanging out. But it is kind of sad, but I'm not exactly sad about it. It's just something that I notice, and yeah, yeah. It's a I guess that's always how it's been for men. Men do tend to isolate more, and I don't know if it's a bad thing. It's just interesting. We're very low maintenance you know, in a lot of ways, and I guess social relationships is one of them. And it was my 30th birthday the other day, as you would have saw if you're a returning viewer from the video I posted maybe 4 days ago or however long it was ago, and there were a lot of people that I would consider good friends that didn't reach out or call me or text me, and I don't take offense to that. I don't really care, but I noticed it all the same. And but I'm guarantee if I saw them, there would be no rift, apparent rift between us. It's just men are just like, we don't care, in a sense, about our. We don't care about maintaining our relationships to a certain degree. And I almost think that if I were to not send any messages or make any advances to see people or hang out with people, I could very well just have no social interactions for the rest of my life. Or maybe that's a bit extreme, but you know what I mean. Interesting.